Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy, Hot Boy Guttah on GUP. I am him because he is me. Hey, man, welcome back to another segment of Guttah Underground Podcast, man. I appreciate everybody for being here. Right now in this segment, we're back talking about East Point Men's League basketball. We just wrapped up week 3. Had a great week. 5 games. 4 games was actually good, and the last game was actually embarrassing, if I say so myself. I left at the half of the last game because starting out the last game, the score was 26-1. And we're going to get in that in a second. But without further ado, y'all know me, I like to jump right into it. So let's jump right into it. Maurice Graham, a.k.a. New York, brother, man. Let me say this to you, brother. I was very, very impressed with your performance. Week 3 of East Point Men's League basketball. You showed signs, I'm going to say signs, New York, signs of leadership, resilience, passion, and a will to win. I was very, very impressed by that. Now, if we can kind of keep that going, I really can see you flourishing in this community. You know what I'm saying? So it started out kind of rocky, though. Me and New York had a encounter before his game, and he came up to me, and I was talking to him about the article and about everything I say about him. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good sport. Let's say that he's a good sport. He has a strong chin, and he takes it for what it is. He don't complain about it, and it is what it is. I respect that. But one thing I did not respect, which I felt like he understood my point of view of it, and he kind of like turned it around a little bit. I felt like from what he said that he had already accepted defeat. Now, he didn't say he accepted defeat, but what he was saying made me believe that. So I questioned that, and I yelled it out. Are you accepting defeat? He said, man, it is what it is. I'm already on that side. I said, brother, it's not it is what it is. You're on that side, but you have a chance to change the narrative of what we think of New York, right? I told him, you got to change that narrative. He said, well, listen, man, I only can do what I can do. I said, there's nothing wrong with doing what you have to do, but let's change the narrative of what people say about you. As a basketball player, you have a bad attitude and you have somewhat of an ego. We need to change that narrative. People felt like you don't play to win. They felt like you play for New York. Now, I think New York took that and said, you know what? I get what Guttah's saying, and I'm going to show him. Because I told New York when I walked up to him, bro, you got to give us something different to talk about. And he looked at me and shook his head and said, all right. They game started, right? Top Dog Committee versus Georgia Intense. 2 other bottom teams, 2 other bottoms, right? Great game once again. Goes into overtime. New York out the gate. Bro was aggressive, was passionate. He was resilient. He was agile. Like, he was doing a lot to try to get that win, right? Now, just like everybody else, he had moments where I felt like he was so excited and he wanted to win so bad that he slipped up and missed a few plays. One play was in overtime. There was a guy running down left side. He was going baseline. New York was doing so much that he didn't see the fact that if he throw the ball up the court, he advances the ball, they could have possibly got a layup that could have put them in a position to win that game. New York saw him late due to people yelling, but I respect New York because after he saw the dude late, he did give the ball up and he did apologize. But I saw in his eyes he was so locked in, so it's hard for me to blame him for that. It's hard for me to feel like he was being selfish because he was doing just about everything to try to get that win. Now, New York got hit in the chest by Mike Foster. Not a dirty play. Mike is a physical guy. New York goes down. He's yelling, he's screaming, he's hollering. He's being a little bitch right now. He's being a little bitch, right? Respectfully. And he gets up, And he's holding his chest, and I check on him, but I tell him, like, listen, you got to take deep breaths. You got to get back out there, right? New York gets back out there. First place, soon as he step back on the court, he gets fouled trying to get a layup. And he started yelling. So after a couple plays after that, they going to halftime, pull him to the side. I said, hey, New York, stop all that goddamn yelling. He was like, but Pooh, I'm passionate, bro. I really want to win. I said, I get that, but you have to preserve, brother. You just suffered an injury. Anything right now would cause you to cramp up. Your muscle will go into recover mode. All that yelling and things like that is not going to help you. I need you to stay poised, stay level-headed, continue that passion, and finish the game. Now, they lost the game because on the other end, you got Mike Foster. And Mike Foster got a point to prove as well. You know what I'm saying? Mike Foster, some big shots, some key moments for Mike Foster. He showed great leadership as well. You know what I'm saying? And Top Dog Committee ended up winning the game, I think, by like 5 points. It was also another great game that went into overtime. So let me swing it a little. Let me say this to end on that note. New York, thank you, brother, for giving us something else to talk about. I told you that. And I'm not saying you did it because I said it. I'm saying because I respect you for accepting the challenge and going about it so well and proving that you can be a different type of player to where people would want to play with you because you can put your ego to the side. You can put your attitude to the side. I saw that. Now, that's why I said you are showing signs. Showing signs. It takes a minute to grow into it. I need you to grow into it, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can see something in you. I can see something in you. Now, Mike Foster, brother man, I was impressed. But just like me and a couple other guys, brother, we got to get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Your game haven't been as crispy, and I'm pretty sure you know that. You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that you are getting back to being aggressive. I love the fact that you are taking on that leadership role once again. I love that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say, because maybe you just wasn't on that day, so I can't critique you on that. But a lot of shots that I have seen you that are layups for you just wasn't falling for you. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like if those shots would have been falling, the game would have been a different type of game. It wouldn't have went into overtime. You would have killed them boys. But nonetheless, the fact that once again you read the articles about you. Shout out to East Point. You listen to Stephen A. Guttah critique you. Shout out to me. And you accepted the challenge. Shout out to you. Top Dog Committee as well. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that there was no excuses made, win or loss, from New York, Mike Foster. There was no excuses. Y'all boys went out there and y'all performed at a very high level, if you let me tell it. Very high level. And I enjoyed the game because I ain't going to even hold you. I was about to leave. I was like, man, I ain't finna sit and watch this, man. But then something was like, nah, it's going to be a little different. And it was. You know what I'm saying? It was. And that's how we grow as a league, and that's the reason why I feel like the league is going in a great direction, because a lot of teams and a lot of guys are taking what is being put out there personal, and they are accepting the challenge, and they want to change the narrative. So shout out to Mike Foster, shout out to New York, shout out Top Dog Committee, shout out to Georgia Intense. Georgia Intense, y'all are ass right now, but shout out to y'all for a good game. Now, I want to talk about another guy. I want to talk about 2K Trail real quick. 2K Trail, I like you, brother. I like what I saw against Ari Not Sorry show, but I did not like what I saw against Georgia Intense. I felt like you was being brand new, brother. You was acting a little bit of brand new. Now, don't get me wrong. You played well. You did. But I felt like it was certain moments in the game you was kind of playing out of position. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know your whole game. I do not know your full game. I don't know if you're a ball handler. You know what I'm saying? You can break somebody down. You get to the rack. You can shoot the three. I don't know your full game. I'm just now starting to watch you. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is you're a dog. I know that. You are a dog. Sometimes being a dog is the cleanup guy. And that's exactly what you are, Lord have mercy, it's early, y'all. That you was against Sorry Not Sorry show. Brother, you was a full-blown dog. Against Georgia Intense, I feel like you trying to be a superstar. They already, Top Dog community already got a superstar, brother. I need you to stay in that dog mentality. Stay in that dog mode. Stay on that glass. Stay cutting back dough. Stay being physical. Stay being on all of the loose balls. Brother, that makes a difference. That makes a superstar. Honestly, that makes a superstar. But when you start to be another skill guard, I don't think Top Dog community, they got Grant. They got Mike Foster. They got their skill guards. You know what I'm saying? And those guys, they handle that pretty well. Brother, as a dog, myself to another dog, keep that dog mentality, 2K Trail. I like you, but I did not like everything I saw about you in Georgia against Georgia Intense. But I do like you, so there you have it on that. Now, second, brotherhood is human, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, they are human. They bleed just like the rest of us bleed. Brotherhood finally take their first loss in 2 seasons against OG Blueprint. Shout out to Blueprint. Shout out to Brotherhood as well. We're not taking nothing from them now because I hate it for the next team that have to play them. Oh my God, it may get ugly out there. It may get ugly. But one thing I can say for any team, if y'all do not take anything from that game, boy, y'all better take the blueprint that Blueprint set out to beat Brotherhood. Because I damn sure did. I saw what they was doing to beat Brotherhood, and you best believe I'm going to put that towards my team and try to beat them boys. Now, we played them last game of the season. Shout out to East Point for that. Because I need all of the scouting reports I can get on them. Southside Hawks are built to beat Brotherhood. Now, Blueprint is right there with Brotherhood. They are OG, they are high IQ, and they are team-oriented, right? There's no one guy on neither team. The whole team has to be accounted for. Because DA came out, well, both teams came out slow, very slow. But DA got a spark. And that boy dropped 20 and probably, shoot, I want to say like in 9 minutes. You feel me? Left in the first half. That boy caught a spark and didn't look back. But then you got Kelly, who plays great in the paint. You got Tonio, who plays great in the lanes offensively, who runs the flow. You got Bo, who is the ultimate quarterback on defense and offense. You got Dominique, was a corner specialist. Am I missing anybody? Anyway, y'all see where I'm going with this, right? What I'm saying is, both teams played to their strength. But what I saw in Blueprint, that I did not see in Brotherhood had nobody to give them a spark like Blueprint did. Blueprint has a spark plug over there, and that's DA. Brotherhood did not have a spark plug. Now, I would normally look for Chuck to be that, but they swarmed Chuck. Every time he touched the ball, he got swarmed, right? It was a very, very good game. DA went on a spark, but then DA kind of, it ain't going to last the whole game for nobody. If it does, we're looking at a 60-point game. DA, he had to carry a lot. DA carried a load, brother. And you start to see it wham down a little bit. And here comes Bo. Here comes Dominique. Here comes Kelly. Here comes Tonio. Shoot, we got Kelly bringing the ball up the court. We got Kelly hitting mid-range jump shots. Tonio continued to do what he do. Bo continued. Bo had like 3-4 blocks and like 7 steals and like 3 deflects. Man, that guy defense is super elite, bro. And I would be like, oh, it's elite for his age. Man, it's elite, period. You got guys 18, 19 don't play defense like Bo. You feel me? You need that type of guy. And Bo is the ultimate glue guy. He keeps everything together. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood went down. But am I counting Brotherhood out? No, sir, I am not. They still scary. But Blueprint has given us the blueprint. If the rest of y'all did not see what I saw, it's going to be a long season for y'all. And y'all can go ahead and wrap up being a contender. It's not going to happen if y'all did not pay attention to what Blueprint did. You know, shout out to DA, shout out to Bo, shout out to Dominique, shout out to Kelly, shout out to Tonio. And if I'm missing somebody else, I apologize. But I remember those guys vividly. Shout out to Brotherhood as well. They did make a run. But they just nothing was clicking. You know what I'm saying? It was very inconsistent on their part. You know what I'm saying? Hearn missed a lot of open threes. You know what I'm saying? So it probably just one of them days. Crane missed some, Rip missed some. JP hit a few big threes. But the guys that you normally cannot leave open, they was missing. Now, will that happen again? I do not know. But one thing I do know, when they are off, Big Chuck is their bailout guy. And Blueprint knew that. And they swamped them and said, you got to throw it back out there to them. They are off. They got to beat us. You're not going to beat us. And I salute those guys for that. Shout out to DA. Shout out to Bo. Once again, shout out to Blueprint. Shout out to Brotherhood. It was a great game. It's hard to, speak too much of it. It was a good game. Now, let's swing it down to the game of the week. Southside Hawk versus Georgia Torches. Woo! They get back a motherfucker. Hey, man, listen. One thing Bob hasn't done or does not do when I don't play with him, he do not beat me. And when I say beat me, I mean me and whatever team I'm a part of. He does not beat me. And it will not happen. Shout out to Georgia Torture, the team, though, for sure. Shout out to Beze, shout out to Vaughn, shout out to Big Tony. They did play great, but Southside Hawks are so much better when the team are built around the OGs. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my boy Paul. That's my brother all day. But if we are building around Paul Parks, it's not the same as if we are building around a L, a Pooh, a Big P, a Shmoo Shun, or who else? Who else was the OG out there? Marcus. The OGs who plays with no point to prove but to win. I can't throw Jizzle in there because Jizzle is still a young cat. But Jizzle plays well with the OGs. You feel me? Now, surprise. KB did surprise me. Now, he was a little shaky towards endgame because we had a comfortable double-digit lead. But KB was so trigger happy, he just kept letting it ride. When it's OGs, we know better. We like, hey man, what you doing? They got to play our game now. They got to play our game. They got to chase us now. And by them chasing us, it causes them to double team. That means one swing, two swing, layup. We ain't shooting no more jump shots. But shout out to KB. He did play well because I was off. And what I was missing from, he was hitting from. Once again, Mike Foster, depth. Brother, depth. Shout out to KB for coming off the bench and giving us that spark. Shout out to Marcus for coming off the bench, giving us that spark. Shout out to Big P for showing that other young big, I thought I saw him in there, who we played with last week, how to do it. You feel me? My bro plays with pride, man. If you are a big, you must have pride. And going up against Big Tony is not an easy task. Feel me? Big P won player of the game due to all dogness. He didn't do nothing outside of what he does. Plays around the rim, offensive rebound, put it back, cuts. Hey, he made me look good. Even though I had a bad game, he made me look well. Second half, I said, you know what? I ain't taking no more jump shots. I shot the ball one time. That was a layup. I went 1 for second half. Everything else was a dime to Big P. You feel me? And shout out to Big P for being there and seeing I missed you on one, but then I caught you on the next one. And then I kept catching you. He didn't do what the other guy did. Man, they ain't looking for me. They ain't finding me. What I'm going to keep cutting for? Shut your ass up, nigga, and get off the court, nigga. So, Southside Hawks are very, very good when we get back to our Oregon, and that is OG status. Shout out to my boy Langston for sitting me and L for the last 6-7 minutes of the game. I don't know if I know why he sat my ass. I know why. And you see, I had no complaints. Now, I felt like L could have got back in, but maybe Langston saw something I didn't see. And guess what? We trust each other. So me and L ain't over there complaining. We still hyping up the other guys. We know for a fact, last 6-7 minutes, and we not in the game. What the hell is going on? I haven't experienced that in a long time, but I trust Langston. I trust him. Simple as that. We're winning due to a lot of his strategic rotational substitution. Like, we are winning because of that. He saw what I was stinking up the place. Hey, get Pooh up out of there. He didn't even wait to get me out of there. Hey, go get that nigga. Pull me to the side, holler at me. Hey, Pooh, you ain't getting no elevation in your jump shot. I'm like, damn, I'm not. I feel like I am. Oh, you ain't getting off the ground, bro. We're going to throw you back in there. Keep shooting it. I'm not saying don't shoot it. Keep shooting, but get up off the ground. Obviously, I wasn't doing it. Hey, Pooh, come on, bro. You might as well go ahead and take your shoes off, my boy. Put them Gucci slides on. We chilling. I ain't mad at you, Lane. You my guy. You know I trust you, my brother. We have no beef. Shout out to Southside Hawks for a bounce back win. Shout out to Georgia Torches for playing great. And yeah, that was a great game. Now, I want to end my segment with this because we went 4 for 4. The first 4 game was very, very nice. And I didn't get a chance to catch all of South Atlanta Gunners game. So it's kind of hard for me to speak on that. But what I did see was, once again, they fall short towards the end of the game. South Atlanta Gunners still do not know how to close. And Greedy Unit, they had Greedy Unit messed up. They had him. From what I saw, they had him. You know, the little dude that be talking and all that, he was quiet. But then my boy Mo got into a personal battle with one of the guys on Greedy Unit, and Mo was daring the guy to score on him, right? And the guy got the ball for the last shot of the game, tie game. And Mo was playing him overly aggressive. That guy haven't made a shot all half. Mo played him overly aggressive and fouled him on the 3-point. And brother man made out. No, South Atlanta Gun was up 2. And when Buddy got fouled, it was 0.1 on the clock. He made all 3 free throws. They won by 1. So once again, South Atlanta Gunners are a great team. Greedy Unit are a great team. South Atlanta Gunners, I need y'all to close it, brother. I need y'all to close it. So let's talk about the most embarrassing game probably in the last 2 seasons. Dirty South, a.k.a. the YNs, versus Sorry Not Sorry Show, a.k.a. the Superstars. Man, them young niggas blitzed their ass right out of the gate. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Bro, they blitz. Oh, Jeremy, Trey, y'all got to chill, gang. Y'all got to chill, man. Me and D, Big D from the Rec was sitting beside each other talking. D said, I don't know, Pooh. I like Sorry Not Sorry Show. I said, hey, look here, D. Them young boys, them YNs, play super hard and super fast. I said, and y'all can ask Big D if I'm lying. I said, if Sodom don't come out hot, they gonna get blitzed by them young boys. And boy, they blitzed them folks, bro. They had them folks all discombobulated, man. They had Rob over there talking crazy. Rob get chopped out by the ref. Oh, my God. Hey, the referee told Rob, boy, you don't shut up. You down 20 points with your sorry ass. Stop talking to me. Rob said, oh, so I can't talk to you? He said, no, you can't talk to me, bro. He said, nigga, you down 20 points and you trying to blame me for that? Man, stop talking to me, man. Oh, hey, listen, I said it in my last segment. If you are down 20, it has nothing to do with the referee. You need to be quiet. It's just play basketball. And the fact that Rob did that in front of my goofy ass, that was a bad move, Rob. I'm sorry. You know damn well don't do nothing like that in front of me. Sorry Not Sorry Show brought out Phil. Now, I heard it was Phil's first game at East Point, like, I think ever. And he stunk up the place. Not saying Phil not good. Phil is good. Phil is a great guard. He can hoop. He really can hoop. Hitman Holler got pulled out the game after he hit a shot, which was kind of confusing to me. I'm like, you got to give shooters once a shooter hit a shot, you need to give him a little bit more time to get it going. Then Hitman Holler got subbed back in. I think he hit 2 more. So the rotation over there was kind of off. Shout out to Bodie. The rotation over there was kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? The energy was kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of this beating on the chest for side throwing up gang side. The YNs wasn't playing, bro. Oh my God, Trey and Jerry, y'all gotta chill, bro. Ain't no way y'all supposed to do it. The score was like 26-1. It was 26-1. My boy Trey had on the cleanest white Kobe's I've ever seen in my life, and he did not scuff them at all. Jeremy out there just doing whatever he want to do. I wish I knew them other guys' name. But man, them folk, oh my Lord, bro, they blitz Sorry show, bro. And here we go. Let me say this. Everybody said, Guttah, is your fault that Sorry thinks that they're good. I said, damn, y'all don't think they good? The folks said, hell no. They only won against Top Dog Committee because you was hyping them up. I said, I was hyping up the game. They said, sir, all that hollering you was doing for Sean, you got Sean out there out of body, Sean out there talking crazy. You got side there going crazy. They folks said, bro, you had them folks acting real different. They said, now that you're not on the microphone, where's their energy? Man, them folks walked up to me and was like, hey, Guttah, bro, go get that microphone, bro. Go grab that mic, bro. They need you to hype them up. They ain't gonna play well. I'm sorry. They not gonna play well if you not on that microphone. I said, damn, that's embarrassing. That is a sorry, not sorry show. Boy, that last game y'all did against Top Dog Committee don't count. It don't count. Because ain't no way y'all go into a double overtime, maybe triple overtime against Top Dog Committee, and y'all can score 2 points in 10 minutes. Nah, we ain't counting that, man. Shout out to them YN. Shout out to Dirty South, man, for humbling them guys. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way y'all brought Phil in there and let Phil Phil had to go through that type of experience, man. Y'all got to bring Phil back for a do-over. Hey, Phil, pull back up, brother. You got to get you a do-over, bro. I'm not even going to hold that one against you, brother. I'm not going to hold that one against you. Hitman Holler, I'm holding that against you. Side Rob, my boy Nick, I'm holding that against all y'all, bro. Y'all boys got stepped on in the worst way by them YNs. I be telling folks, them young boys are scary. I tell people all the time. That young team over there is scary. When Willie ain't over there messing up the rotation, he letting them boys get out and be fast and do what they want to do. Them boys scary, man. Them boys scary, man. As the OGs, you got to slow them down. You cannot try to play their game. You got to make them boys play half-court basketball. You let them boys get out and run and do all that, man, them YN gonna blitz your ass. Shout out to Trey, shout out to Jeremy, man, for humbling them guys, man. Shout out to y'all. But anyway, man, I just wanted to give y'all a quick segment. Make sure y'all go tap into my my podcast featuring my boy Russ, man. It was a great sit down with my guy, man. We was having some therapeutic moments. We was being very personal. It was a deep conversation. So yeah, make sure y'all tap into that. Yeah, man, that's it for this one, man. I'm your host, Hot Boy Guttah, Stephen A. Guttah on GUP. I am him because he, oh my God, let me do that again. I'm your host, Hot Boy Guttah from GUP. I am him because he and me. I see y'all week 4 East Point Men's League, man. I'm out.